Okay, let's get started, guys, because there is so much to share and talk about. So welcome everybody to our Wednesday night team call. Of course, tonight we'll be focused on some of our conference highlights. There's a lot to download, so take a deep breath as we share some of the amazing stuff. So first off, a couple things I want to say. Everybody want to give out a big shout out to Nikki, who was the one that seriously helped us put our Canmore and Banff together. Like without Nikki, it would have been possible. So Nikki, I just want to say that we have so much love and gratitude for what you accomplished. Everything went off without a hitch. We never lost anybody hiking up the mountain. Not that we could have blamed you for that one. But everybody got to the top some way, somehow. So again, thank you, Nikki. We just love you so much. We appreciate everything that you do to help us move our team forward and stay on track. So that was the big shout out I wanted to do. So let's step back to September just really quickly, because we had our contest that is on and still going on. So I wanted to do some shout outs. As you guys know, we always recognize our top 3 Healthy Start winners each month, along with the winner for who has added the most prospects, customers to the Design Your Sweet Life. So the big shout out, and I see her on, and this might even be her first team call. I want to first off welcome Sarah to our team. I know you're a newbie, you're under Melissa. And oh my gosh, I think you like killed it in September. Like you kicked everybody's ASS. Sarah, you had 11 Healthy Start orders, and then you had more orders on top of that. So like a big shout out to Sarah. That is like such an amazing accomplishment. Like, wow.
Thank you.
Here in a sec. And then we had Andrea Desarnes, who's under Laura Dixon with 4. And Jen Pike tied with 4. So those are our top 3 winners. Congratulations to all 3 of you. I don't see Andrea on. And then the winner, and I think this might be even the 2nd or 3rd month in a row, but Amanda Stone has added the most prospects and customers to Design Your Sweet Life. So awesome, big shout out. So before we move forward and kind of summarize a little bit about conference, I wanted to just get Sarah, who is just brand new on Melissa's team. Could you just spend a couple minutes, like we don't have long, but just give us 2 minutes of how you kick some serious butt in the month of September. What did you do, girlfriend?
Hey guys, thank you so much for the warm welcome. You know what, Melissa was a huge part of that. She's been a great mentor. She's a longtime friend of mine, but a great mentor, and has helped me through this. So I started putting feelers out in August. Crazy summer, vacationing with lots of different people and friends, but just feelers out. Like I've been using Juice Plus with my kids for a few years now. Anyone who is interested at that time, I just said, you know what guys, like I'm putting in orders. I'm doing a launch mid-September. I'll give you the details. Melissa and I helped prepare my launch. I put out about 30 emails to people. 20 people responded back and said, yeah, send me more information. 8 people showed up for that launch. Little discouraged because I thought I'd have, 20 people showing up. But 8 people showed up. And from that, on September 12th, I think it was, started putting orders in that day. All those like warm prospects, I just kind of followed up. Hey, I'm putting in orders this week. Are you interested? The biggest surprise for me, guys, is those friends, those close family friends, those close colleagues who I think would really benefit, were really interested. They're the ones that haven't put the orders in. It's been Facebook posts. It's been people that I haven't spoken to in years that I used to work with, old colleagues that I've just seen some of my kind of conversation, curiosity Facebook posts that have reached out to me that have put the orders in right away. And that was so surprising to me. I've been following Melissa with her posts for years now, and I was just like, does this work? And it does. Like, people are looking for this product. You've heard it before. People have been saying it. They're looking for healthy alternatives. So I've still got, a handful of kind of warm prospects that have kind of said, oh, timing's not great right now. But yeah, that was it. Just kind of having a start date, working towards it, being transparent with putting in orders this day. Are you interested? And yeah, I'm going with it. Next step is a salad jar party. Melissa and I are planning that in a couple of weeks at my home. So that's going to be to get some more neighborhood mommies with us and go from there.
Awesome, Sarah. And your first launch event, was it in person or online?
It was through Zoom.
Through Zoom.
Yeah, so it was through Zoom and we recorded it. So there was some moms that couldn't get their little ones to bed that night, and I followed up with recorded copies of that. So yeah, I think for the 8 that showed up, 5 placed orders for that. But I think I have a total of 16 clients right now, or customers. So yeah.
Awesome. So I'm assuming with that volume you hit VF, Fast Track?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Awesome. Congratulations. That is huge.
You.
Great share tonight. Okay, we're going to move on. So I'm just going to quickly share my takeaway as, 28th conference that I've gone to in 15 years, and what I'm most excited for. I am most excited for the business opportunity for the future for distributors. So I wish I could start this business all over again. When they showed us that the current kind of marketing plan that we have and the extra bonus money works out to like $40-some thousand. And the new marketing plan that starts in January is like $109,000. My mouth just like dropped to the ground, because I know for me, I'll be honest with you guys, I'm totally money motivated. I've always been money motivated. I think it comes from a desire because I didn't have much as a kid growing up and we had to use the food bank. And so my money desire is I never want to have to use the food bank. I never want to be that poor again. And so I know there's a lot of people out there that have that money pain of debt, money pain of I wish I could travel, but I just don't have enough money at the end of the month. And for me, I just got even more excited for the hungry people that are money motivated and are really excited to take our mission to the next level. Of course, they're going to be in love with our products, but I'm just so excited about that opportunity and the fact that our company is focused on international expansion in other countries such as Mexico, Brazil, and East Asia. And when I hear that, I'm like, wow, international expansion, something they're going to be focusing on, just got me really excited about, again, really building an international business. The other thing I just want to say is, out of my 15 years of almost being with the Juice Plus company, my 15th year anniversary will be next month. The most rewarding conference for me by far, because it was Canadianized, it felt Canadian. We didn't feel like we were just like these lost little beings in a crowd of 8,000 people, that we actually knew tons of people. Even the verbiage on stage felt Canadianized, and it just felt like home. And it was just wonderful. And then the best part, of course, was I'm going to say the spiritual connection I had with our team, our 31 people that made the effort and could make it. Climbing up the mountain, seeing people persist, seeing people pass their, break through their fears, get to the top, get that picture we wanted. It was just such a bonding experience, and it just made me realize how special our team really is. And then my best part is the first night we got to recognize the Bees Knees Awards. And maybe I'll stop there and I'll get Melissa to jump in and share the 6 Bees Knees Awards. Because she was the one that was handing out these little beautiful bees, and we gave them a card and they got cash, and it was pretty special. So Melissa, do you want to step in and share who are Bees Knees, and maybe tell them a little bit about what Bees Knees actually means?
Sure. Recognition is my favorite thing. So we had 6 Bees Knees Awards, and I don't know if everyone's familiar with it. Maybe I'm showing my age with that term, but have you heard of the cat's meow? Same thing, but the bee's knees, like the best, the be all end all. And it was just such a perfect name for the award because we are Team B. And so we gave the award winners a little tie beanie, baby, which I might add are discontinued. So they are a collector's item. However, I'm going to see about that because of how important the bees are. I'm actually going to write to tie beanies and say, you can't discontinue the bee. That's like, oh my goodness, what kind of symbol is that, message is that giving out? So they got this little bee and a card and some cash. And in order to be a recipient of this award, you have to be going above and beyond. You got to be showing up on just about every call. You need to be coming out to just about every event. You got to be running your own events. You got to be inspiring your own team. You got to have a great attitude. Just over and above. Just stick it out that we notice what you are doing. So it is never easy to pick these awards ever because I think all of you are the bee's knees. But we had to pick, and for this, we did 6 of them. The first one was for virtual franchise, and this was for Amanda Steele. I don't think she's on here. I'm going to brag all about her, but I don't think she's on tonight. She's probably running an event. She has more events going than anybody else I know, and she is on everything unless she's at her own event. And for those of you that don't know this, she used to work for the LCBO. She was a manager, and she recently retired because there's no passion in what she does, and she loves what we're about, the products, everything, and has put all her eggs in this basket because she truly believes this is where she's meant to be. So pretty exciting. So that was our VF award winner. Our SC winner was Amanda Stone. She's up in Bancroft in a tiny little town and absolutely rocking it with so many events up there. She is not afraid to ask for help. She just reached out. She reached out to Nicole. She reached out to Sean, Susan, asking these guys, will you come up here and do events in my community? And it is just exploding for her there, bringing this to the small town. Because I have been trying to crack that nut for a long time. And Amanda is doing it so beautifully because she's there, right? She's connecting with all those people her entire life. And I'm not suggesting that you quit your jobs to do this, but she sold her gym as well because it was not fueling her soul anymore. She realizes that her passion is helping people, but she's going to be able to help more people through this business than she can at the gym and be able to have a life. It drained everything out of her running that business. So pretty excited for her for what's to come. She had the most amazing summer, actually had a summer and had time with her family. And then our SSC recipient, I think she's on here. Yes, she is. Jen Zerbrug. Awarded her because just like all the others. Now, she didn't quit any job, so you don't have to, but always on the calls, running so many salad jar and protein ball parties. And this is amazing, not just because she's running the events, but she used to live in Toronto and they moved her whole family to Alberta. So she had to rebuild her community. And how did she do that? All these kind of events, bringing mummies together and allowing herself to meet all of these people. And then she moved again just recently to BC, to Kelowna, and running events. And again, just stepping up and doing things. Anytime I ask these 3, can you join me on a call? Can you do this? Can you do this? It's like, yes. They just, sometimes I get a, okay, but they always say yes. And so those were the 3 levels that we did. We don't do Q or NMD. And we also had the most orders, and that was Alona from Kelowna. I don't know if she's on here, hope so. And Alona from Kelowna also won the most healthy starts orders, plus the most orders of all products combined. And then we had one more, which was the most reps that somebody brought on. And guys, it was Amanda Stone. Remember in that tiny town? She lives in Bancroft, population 3,500. And she brought on, gosh, what was it now? Was it 12 reps, I think?
11.
She hasn't even been going at this for a full year. So yeah, she smoked all of us, that's for sure. Us meaning I'll just say me. I won't put anybody else under there. So yeah, it was so thrilling to, I love that part, just giving out the awards. So fun. We just have an awesome team.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing that. So we do this once a year, the Bees Needs Awards. So we have a year to work to build towards that goal and recognition for next conference. So Melissa, is there anybody on your team tonight that you want to do it like just a quick share that went to conference that you set up? Don't want to miss anybody.
I don't think Amanda or her mom Brenda are on. I really wanted them to share.
Okay.
Or
I see Maddie. Is Maddie on?
Oh yeah. Maddie. Actually, Maddie is on. Yeah. Maddie. Guys, my daughter. Finally. Maddie. She is driving, so I don't know if she can unmute and talk.
Yes, hello. How do you
Of course she can.
Hi, Maddie.
Hello.
This is the first time you have actually come out to a Juice Plus event and you came to conference. So maybe share, how did I get you to go? And then what did you think?
So for me, going to conference, my mom has been doing this business for, what has it been now, Mom? Like 12 years or something? Anyway, so I've been taking the products forever, so I already know what I feel like when I don't take them or I miss a week or something, especially if I'm drinking. But so for me, I had started doing it a few months ago with one of my best friends, and it was awesome. It was a lot of fun. We got into it, but then we kind of just like a deflating balloon slowly. And then finally at conference, I was just kind of in a rut trying to figure out what I want to do for the winter because I love to travel, but I'm always broke and stuff. And so my mom had just approached me the one day, hey, like, you want to come to conference? It was totally random. And I really didn't think I was going to be able to go because I had to rearrange my work schedule. And even last minute, I was kind of like, oh, I should stay. I should be working, making money. And oh my God, am I glad that I went. The conference kind of set me on fire, and actually being able to meet the community of people that are in Juice Plus already and meet more people my age, and just, wow, like to be able to realize like, holy crap, this is actually possible. And this is actually something I could do that will allow me to be able to do everything I really want to do in my life. So for me, I would say conference was what actually got me like, okay, I need to do this.
Awesome.
That answer the question?
Yeah, thank you so much, Maddie. You're such an inspiration. Melissa and I always had this like side conversation. If one day out of the 3 kids, if Maddie got it, oh, watch out, world.
Yup, and once I start going, I'm gonna drag my sister with me too, get her ass in gear.
Awesome. I love it. That's the landmark forum that you took. There's the language. You don't
it's
accept no.
Coming out in everything I've been doing lately.
Awesome. Love it. Thanks for the share, Maddie. Jen Brennan, my dear, is there anybody on your team tonight on the call that you just want to do any words from conference?
So actually I messaged Kelly and Jeff, but they're not able to be on the call tonight, and I don't see Crystal either. So I don't think I do. I think Sarah was going to call on a couple of our peeps, right, Sarah?
Okay. Sarah Naylor.
Hey, sorry, I have to whisper. My toddler's not in bed yet. But yeah, I'm just feeling so overwhelmed and blessed to have such a handful of my team at conference. And I know, like most of us that have gone, have just been so ignited and inspired. But someone that really has stood out for me is Steph Marsh. She's been doing this with me pretty much since day one. And I got like such an amazing text message from her saying that she's ready to go and watch out. So I just wanted to have her share what conference meant to her and any nuggets and what inspired her. So take it away, Steph. You're muted, hun.
There we go.
Can
you hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
Perfect. So I thoroughly enjoyed conference. I had an expectation of, oh my God, first time in Canada, hope everything goes well. And from where I was sitting, everything went off without a hitch. I thought it was so professional and it was so sophisticated. The entertainment, like the fiddlers, was such a great touch. Very much a Canadian flavor, which I appreciated. I loved the range of ages and stages of speakers, right from Lauren Rowe, the cherub in the room, going from her to Mark Hare and Yvonne Cunningham, right? So right from like the entire age range and the range of experience that people have with the business, right from starting to having been in it for almost 30 years. That was really interesting. Every topic was so relevant and informative and educational. I didn't nod off once, so I was captivated by every single speaker. And what got me really excited was the whole IT plan. Everything that Sean spoke of is what I get exposed to in my 9-to-5 job. So everything he was talking about, I was like, oh my God, yes, this is so exciting. I cannot wait to see the reports, because the current reports look like they're printed on a dot matrix printer. So I'm really excited to see how modernized everything becomes. So my takeaway from that part of it was that this company remains committed to evolving and being relevant globally. So I can't wait for the new rollout and the whole look and feel. So I'm excited, and I went there too with the intention of meeting people. I was in there 5 minutes, and I met somebody whose daughter's in Ottawa, who I connected with, who I'm getting together with probably next week. So 10 out of 10 from me.
Awesome. Thanks, Steph. I just want to do a shout out. If you guys haven't been on your new VF, your virtual office, in the last 24 hours, you want to go there after this call. I was playing, I was so excited, guys, because all of those stuff that they've been talking about is stage 1. It's the first stage of launch. And play with it. It actually tells you where you're at, what's pending, what's in your bank access. So go there. I won't give it away. Just go check it out. So exciting. Jen?
Yep, I'm calling on Becky. I wasn't sure who Sarah had speaking, but I'm calling on Becky. She was my roommate at this conference, and I got to know Becky so much better than before. I already thought I knew her really well, but she just gave me so much awesome feedback all weekend about the conference. And are there a couple tidbits that you can share back?
It's R-rated. I'm kidding. No, it was absolutely awesome being in Canada, first and foremost. I'm with Nicole. Just being in Canada was amazing. My big thing was get the hell over yourself. You're worth it. Go for it. And I'm going to cry. Fuck, I've been crying for 5 days. And Michelle Balls, the white wolf and the black wolf. Stop feeding the black wolf and focus more on the white wolf. And just go for it. We have something really amazing. That's it.
I love you, Beck. Love you.
Love it.
Awesome. One thing that we trained at conference was the bank code. That's the color code language that we talk about within our community. It was so fun to do the skit on stage. But what I want to do is, if you want to mark your calendars, guys, for October 15th, there's going to be a Zoom bank code follow-up training. So we will review the bank code training that we did on stage. For those of you that you weren't at conference or you've never gone to a bank code presentation, you want to be in on that Zoom call. So it's October 15th. It's at actually, I think I have it here at 8. I'll send you the flyer in Team B, but mark that calendar, because we're going to go over the training again, and then we're going to open up to Q&A. So that you want to get your team on so that they can get better at talking the right language to the right prospect, to the right customer, to the right team member. Does that make sense? So really, really important stuff. We've got about 4 minutes left. I just want to make sure that I have everything. I want to just give you guys a direction on our TV website. You guys know that Nikki Webb is amazing and she's always updating our events. I just went on it before the call and all of our events are now updated. We've got flyers, we've got links, everything is there. And I just want to make sure that you guys stay on top of it because I know that it can get very overwhelming. And we're posting a lot, but just go there. I encourage you to grab your calendar and just start putting in the dates. I've actually put in for next year the 2 conferences that are confirmed. They're already in my calendar. So I always say put the big rocks in first and then work your life around, you know, the big rocks. What else did I want to say? I think that's all I had on my list. So the big rocks. Melissa, Jen, Sarah, am I missing anything? Will it be recorded? Yes, we will record it, Leslie, the bank code, so you can get it up to your team. Am I missing anything else? You guys are quiet on me. Oh, you know what? They've taken off because of the 9 p.m. prospect call. That's right. Here's what I'm suggesting moving forward, guys. A lot of new material is going to come out in the next 2 to 3 weeks. We're expecting all of the new details to the marketing plan. So all that will be downloaded. We're going to get a beautiful video to explain the new marketing plan. So don't panic that you weren't at conference. All of that stuff will be available to us very, very shortly. There were no announcement of no product launches at this time. I just want to let you know because a few people have asked. So no new product launch. The lift is, you know, been working. They're working on it, but it's not like there's a set date on it, but it's coming. What else? I think that's it. I mean, all I can say, it was incredible. It was so beautiful to witness people's success, like Lindsay White getting to 39 Club, having her 2 Q&Ms on stage, even just having like the breakfast, the Shining Star breakfast at Milestones in the morning was a beautiful connection to kind of see how big, you know, our group is getting as a kind of Canadian tribe. I think we had like 120 people for breakfast and then a wrap up after. So just those connections were just so special. And I just been love watching your guys' post on social media, like Susan Baker, your blog about your son. Oh my gosh, I was bawling. That was just incredible. And I just love how authentic our team is. So words of wisdom as I close off here is, if you're serious about moving forward in your business, if you are inspired, please reach out to your upline NMD. There's a beautiful 1-page form that Lindsay White has gifted us with that she uses every month with her team. And that's what I'm going to start to use with my frontline team, and anybody that wants to use it, is we will have a plan every single month. How cool is that? We will break it down to numbers. We will break it down to events. And then we will plan our 6-month goal and our 1-year goal, so that by the time conference comes around in Canada next year, that you will feel good that you'll have 12 pieces of paper that you made a commitment to every single month. And when you fall short of that number, we will know where it has happened. What months did you fall short? Did you stop doing the events? Did you stop Team Z? So love the plan idea. Yeah, exactly. I just think, especially for those people that are color-coded blue and need a plan, this would really probably feel really good and authentic. And we're going to start working on that this month. So reach out to your upline, get connected. We'll start working on those forms and getting you guys set up so that we can really have that visualization and have that goal. And we're going to continue to feed into the health studies. So the contest is still going on. We're going to still do it for the month of October. We're still going to do it for the month of November, because we haven't hit our 1,000 yet. But I believe that we can, so that we can gift a families in Canada with $2,000 worth of cash, so that we can gift them with an amazing, healthy Christmas with more money. So I think that's all I have. I don't see any questions. Yes, as Nikki said, start inviting to the Sean Nisbet Hormone Talk. That's coming up in a couple weeks. Thank you for the reminder. And then, of course, we have our big Aurelia Regional coming up in November, which is going to be awesome. And Paulo, the CEO, is going to be there giving us vision and a lot of stuff from conference. Awesome, guys. It's 9:01, so I'm going to respect everyone's time and schedule. Thank you again for your shares tonight. Thank you for everything that you do. I am so excited for our future, for your future, and thanks for coming along for the ride. It's the next year. I'm going to say, hold on. It's going to really be wild and awesome. Can't wait.